today I rented a car, so we'll be taking it to Celestun, which is a small town on the coast west of Merida. Small town of about 6,000 people, and it's best known for its place to see flamingos. Supposedly just thousands of flamingos go there, and so we might try to catch a tour of that and see what we can come up with as far as tours go. And then we'll probably eat lunch there. There's supposed to be some good restaurants. It's on the beach there. See what we can find for food around lunchtime. And then on Google Maps, there's a little town called Sisal. I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly, but it's kind of west of Progreso. And on Google Maps, it looks like it's just kind of a small little town that has a really nice beach, it looks like. And so we're gonna swing by there after lunch, explore it a little bit and see what we can find. So throw the bag in the car and get going. So as soon as you get here into Celestun, you'll cross over a bridge that has white rails, and then on the left you'll have this white building here, and this is where you come for the tours. The tour is an hour and 15 minutes, and it costs $75 per boat. A boat holds 6 people, and so from what I've found out so far, you just kind of show up and wait around, and more people just kind of show up, and when they do, you just ask them if they want to join in the tour. Wait till you get 6 of you, and that knocks the price down to where everybody's pitching into the $76. So I just got here, so I'm gonna wait around and see if anybody else shows up and see if we can jump on this tour. Okay, so that didn't take long. Of course, we're here in the morning, and you probably have better luck in the morning, but we were here probably literally about 5 minutes and already have a whole group. So show up in the morning and just wait around, and it won't take long and you'll have a whole boat full. So the tour includes a 15-minute stop here in the mangroves, little boardwalk that runs back in here. I don't know exactly what's back in here, but it does say that you can swim, so I'm assuming that's this area right here. But right now it's kind of a cool morning. I wouldn't say like cold, but probably too cold to swim, so I won't be jumping in, but I assume that's the swimming spot there. Just nice how peaceful it is. You can't really hear anything except for just some crickets and the birds chirping. So pretty nice little place. That looks pretty cool when the sun hits the water. Whenever the shade is on it, it just looks kind of brown and dark, but you can actually tell that it's actually really clear. I guess one of the advantages of the morning tour is that there's probably less people. I mean, we're on the morning tour right now and there's already 3 boats here. And so I don't know if the tours during the middle of the day and the afternoon get more crowded or not, but one advantage to the evening tours to consider also, though, is if you're wanting to swim, the water's probably going to be warmer in the evening, because right now, like I said, it's somewhat cool out, and so the water's probably kind of cold right now. So probably just depends on which one you prefer. All right, so that wraps up that tour. There was probably a couple hundred flamingos there, and they said that during the peak season, which is more January and February, there's over 1,000. So if you go right now, you will see some, but if you want to see the big amount, supposedly January and February is the big time for that. But it was still a pretty cool tour though, and if you're around here in this area, then it's definitely worth checking out, it seems like, especially if it's January or February. So I've been back in Yucatan for 2.5 weeks now, and haven't even seen the beach yet since I got here, so here we are. So the water is a little bit hazy, and there is some seaweed on the beach and kind of some shells too. So it's not the nicest sand and the nicest water really, but it's not bad either though. And they've got a lot of restaurants back there. I'm sure I'll be checking one of those out. So definitely a good place to come eat some lunch anyway. Check out this little lighthouse here. I assume that used to be an old one. There is what it looks like. So it's pretty unfortunate that I haven't flown the drone in a couple of weeks for different reasons each time. And now we finally get here and we have a 20-mile-per-hour north wind. And so I don't really know what to do other than find a still place in between buildings, throw it in the air and see if we can get some good footage or not, or if it's just too risky, try it out. So we'll go ahead and launch the drone and see what we can do there, and then find some lunch after. Take off. Well, we made it. I don't know how good that footage is going to be. I was fighting it the whole time. It was like high wind warning, ignore. Return home immediately, ignore. And so I do gotta say though, if you're in the market for a drone, mine is the Mavic Air 2, and probably any of those Mavic series. It's kind of the same design as the Air 2, and they do awesome in the wind and everything. I mean, it was complaining the whole time, but it was stable too. So I ate at this nice little restaurant. It's about 1 block from the downtown center, and they have some inside dining, not air conditioned, but it is shaded, and then some outdoor that's shaded, kind of in the sand, so that's pretty cool. I got a grilled chicken with rice and a small salad. This was $7.50. So if you're looking for a place to eat somewhere near the downtown, this one is worth checking out. So I'm gonna leave here and we'll just walk around and see what's in the downtown and the main street that runs along the beach. So we're going to head out to Sisal now, leaving Celestun. So I would say Celestun is a good day trip from Merida. There's not a whole lot to see here, but it's worth grabbing a car and coming and checking out for a day, especially the Flamingo tour. And so I'm gonna head out back to Sisal now and see what's that direction. There's not a lot there on the way, so I probably won't film on the way going there, but the route to get there is about 3/4 of the way back to Merida, and then cut up going north from there. So I'm gonna head out that way and I will see y'all there. And welcome to Sisal, which actually has a lot more to offer than I expected by looking at Google Maps, which is what I did. I just went to Google Maps and zoomed in on the town, and it looked like a little village without much around it, but it's actually got quite a bit here. So I'm gonna walk through the town a little bit and see what we can find. Just kind of walking around. They've got a lighthouse, I can see that, several stores, and then head to the beach and see what that looks like. Got a little square, little plaza, kind of like Celestun does, kind of similar. It's nap time for the dog. So there's actually a lot of restaurants here and gift shops and souvenir shops, a lot more than I expected. So if you're wanting to find a place to eat and come to the beach, then Sisal works just as well as Celestun, it looks like, because there's plenty of options here. So we're almost to the beach, about 1 block away, so we'll go check it out and see how it compares to the beach in Celestun. So I was told by a couple of people in Merida that the beach here in Sisal is better than the beach in Celestun, and so far it looks like that's actually true. It looks like the sand is a lot cleaner, not as many shells mixed in it, and not as much seaweed either. The pier also looks a little bit nicer as well. And a lot more restaurants on the beach than I expected also. They're lined up all down that side there. So we're kind of in the same situation as Celestun for flying the drone here. I think the winds are a little bit less here, so I think I'm gonna try to find a place to launch it from and see what we can see. So that pretty much wraps it up for Sisal. I'm gonna go walk down the beach a little bit, relax some, and then probably head back to Merida. That pretty much wraps up this vlog, I guess. I'm not sure exactly where we're going next, so I'll just have to plan it out and see. So I guess I will see y'all on the next one.